Saido Berahino has now played 17 Premier League games without scoring a goal for Stoke City, and he's gone 30 games without scoring a top flight goal if you include his time at West Brom. As far as we can see, that's the worst record ever set by a Premier League striker. The stats are damning, especially when he was given the chance to score from the spot in his last game, and his 36-year-old half-robot, half-giraffe strike partner has bagged a couple off the bench in the league already this season. That got us thinking, who else was really good and not scoring goals? It's worth noting, this 7 is only for strikers, otherwise David James would top it. Here are the 7 longest Premier League goal droughts other than Saido Berahino. Eric Meijer and Kaba Diawara, 23 games. Once capped Dutch international Eric Meijer moved to the Premier League with Liverpool in 1999. The big centre-forward had managed less than a goal every 5 games with Bayer Leverkusen prior to the switch, so it should come as little surprise that he was unable to dislodge Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen at Anfield. Meijer played 23 league games for the Reds, failing to find the target on every occasion, his highlight being a brace against Hull City in the League Cup. Meanwhile, retired forward Kaba Diawara's lengthy Premier League drought is spread across 2 teams, Arsenal and West Ham, although he also failed to score a league goal with Blackburn Rovers in what is now the Championship. Diawara made his name at Toulon and Bordeaux, but couldn't hack it in England and ended up playing in Turkey, Cyprus and Qatar before his retirement in 2011. Lee Dong-gook, 23 games. Just a couple of days ago, we were singing the praises of a South Korean international, but today one features for a less desirable reason. Lee Dong-gook has always been prolific in the K-League, but less so when venturing abroad. He scored no goals in 7 Bundesliga games on loan at Werder Bremen before a stint in the Premier League with Middlesbrough. In 23 outings for the North East outfit, Dong-gook failed to score a solitary goal. Aged 38, he's still scoring regularly in South Korea's top flight with Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, and he's still a full international with 105 caps to his name. Lee Hughes, 23 games. Current Worcester City player-manager Lee Hughes was fairly potent at West Bromwich Albion, just not in the Premier League. He scored a total of 90 goals in 211 games for the West Midlanders, but all those goals came in the second tier, with Hughes failing to score in 23 Premier League outings for the club. It's a poor record, but I'm sure not finding the target for a season isn't the worst thing he's ever done. Diego Forlan, 23 games. You may be noticing something of a pattern emerging here. Diego Forlan is without doubt the biggest name and most talented player in this 7. A 2-time La Liga top scorer and World Cup Golden Ball winner, Forlan was a brilliant footballer, but things never quite clicked for him at Manchester United. Having joined the club in January 2002, he went 23 games without finding the target for the Red Devils, and ultimately left Old Trafford for Villarreal, with a record of 10 goals in 63 Premier League games. David Kelly, 24 games. Thank God for David Kelly. We finally break out of the 23-game rut thanks to David Kelly, who went the entire 1996-97 campaign, during which time he played 24 Premier League games, without scoring a single goal for Sunderland. If you look to all competitions, the former Republic of Ireland man, whose international career spanned 10 years, went 28 games without a single goal that season. He left the Black Cats after that torrid campaign, joining Tranmere Rovers. Niall Ranger, 26 games. Jimmy Armfield, Stanley Matthews and Bobby Robson. There are some men who go down as the gentlemen of football. Niall Ranger isn't one of them. The once promising England youth international is now 26 and has more convictions than Premier League goals to his name. Ranger has had 1 season as a regular in the Premier League, coming at Newcastle United, where he scored no goals in 24 outings. A couple of seasons later, he made 2 top-flight appearances for the Magpies, again failing to score, and taking his Premier League goal-scoring drought to 26 games. Ranger obviously has a fondness for the sea, as he currently plays for Southend, having joined Phil Brown's side from Blackpool. He was most recently released from prison in August 2017, and he scored once in 7 appearances so far this season. Jozy Altidore, 30 games. When it comes to Premier League strikers who couldn't score for toffee, they don't come much finer than Jozy Altidore. The powerful American centre-forward is given a go on loan by Hull City as a youngster, where he scored once in 28 top-flight outings. 4 years and 1 prolific spell in Holland later, Altidore returned to the Premier League with Sunderland. He again scored just 1 goal, this time in 42 league games, and he went 30 games between his only goal for Sunderland and his departure for Toronto without a single goal. Back in the MLS, Jozy is back among the goals. Maybe the Premier League just isn't for him. So that's it for our top 7. Let us know anything we may have missed in the comments. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, And don't forget to subscribe to HITC Sevens.